from the Greenheck Ice Arena. It is prep hockey, and it's a doubleheader tonight. First game for the consolation of Marathon Cup. It'll be the Mosinee Indians and the East Merrill United hockey squad. Last night, Mosinee lost a heartbreaker in overtime to DC Everest. East Merrill was handled by West rather handily. Double-digit difference there. With Steve Miller, I'm George Hirsch, and we're all set for the face-off.
Great to be at the Ice Arena. 2019 edition of the Marathon Cup. This tournament started in 1977, and here we go. Mosinee controls play.
A shot and a save off the stick of the goalie, Jake Ferrer. And Mosinee continues to keep it down on the attack. The Indians would have to be the favorites here tonight, based on the records. All their records 2-3, and East Merrill's like 2-5. Well, actually, they had one tie with Anago. It's 2-4-1. Coming in,
EMU is playing tonight again without a couple of their players, so their roster contains 13, including the two goaltenders. So
and back-to-back is a rare event anyway for these kids.
Yes, exactly. So with the snow the other night, we're playing on a Friday and a Saturday, but you're watching the rebroadcast of the 2019 Marathon Cup. So face-off due to the icing comes all the way back into the zone to the right of Jake Fear, freshman goaltender. He had 52 saves last night, George, and he has seen a lot of pucks in his short career as a freshman at EMU.
Well, hopefully he'll stick around and get some help down the road.
And that was part of last night's issue in their game. He didn't get a lot of help.
Well, he's already 2.
He's got a couple saves.
Yep.
Well, let's hope that East Merrill can have a better game than they did last night.
Well, the tail of the tape here will be the first period. If they can stay, close.
Yes, and that was a great save right there. So, and Jake had 52 last night, so he can stop the puck. There's no question, but he needs support from his forwards.
The slot. And a glove save there.
He's got to have support from his defenseman, too. And that just wasn't happening. EMU spent a lot of time watching West last night rather than competing with them. But that was last night. This is tonight. Mosinee, East Merrill. We're in one of the greatest facilities in the state of Wisconsin watching high school hockey.
On the face-off, controlled by the... Well, now it's a steal. And a breakaway, a nice pass, and the shot is
over the net.
Over the top
Jack
of the net.
Pascula had a great opportunity.
Oh my goodness!
A two-on-one break by Raditz.
Wow!
And Pascula
Here he pulls out again. Rebound and back out. Here's another shot. The rebound finally goes over in the far corner.
Good pressure by the Blue Jacks.
Yeah, a little flurry here.
Excellent. That's good to see.
For the Blue Jacks.
You bet.
And they step it behind the net again. They keep it in their attacking zone over on the boards. Mosinee's Tyler Solinsky trying to clear it out of there. Now back out.
Levinsky got dumped in the corner.
Yep.
Didn't get up. Delayed offside, but here come there go the Blue Jacks. Mosinee applying the pressure. Tobias Hulka, who had a big night last night.
There, look at this. He's not going to get a one-on-one, but he's going to get a chance to dump it down for East Merrill.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, they need changes.
Well,
it's going to be a long night for those kids.
With 11 skaters.
Now Mosinee, well, they were off on that pass. So East Merrill was able to send it around the horn to the far side. Off of a skate, defender's skate, up off the glass, out of play. Face-off coming up to the right of Jake Furr, the East Merrill United goalie, a freshman. From the slot, wide off the net, and this will probably be, no.
It was waved off.
Yeah, waved off.
Icing.
So Mosinee back with their defenseman. Back and forth right now. Now they get across the blue line, and skating with it is Maxwell Best.
Shot in a goal. So it
Wow.
looks like Best to Holka. We'll see what we get for the official scoring. But with 13:03 left in the first period, it's the Mosinee Indians 1. I'm looking at the scoreboard. It doesn't say that. It says Evergreens. But it's Mosinee 1. East Merrill Blue Jackets 0. We'll get the scoring for you in just a second.
East had an opportunity on a breakaway earlier to score, and this one looked pretty easy for the Indians. Off the face-off, here's another one, opportunity, nice save by Furr from the slot. Off the glove of the goalie to the nearest corner, and now it's sent down. Over to get it is Jack Spicula, one of the senior defensemen for the Blue Jacks. Now they set it cross rink. Nice pass that time by Isaac Young. And goes off the stick of the goalie and out of play.
So the official scoring on that goal, George, the score has given the official announcement. So the goal scored by number 24, Tobias Holka, with 2 assists. One of the assists going to number 9, Max Best, and the other assist going to number 16, Russell Bittner. So the even strength goal puts Mosinee ahead 1-0.
Okay, the clock is now moving. 12 minutes left first period. We're 5 minutes in. Mosinee up 1-0. And they moving around on the near side and on the transition. Get it across the blue line. Into the corner. Back to retrieve Isaac Young for the Blue Jacks. Now they number 5 for Mosinee with number 5. This is Felstead, Tanner Felstead. Skating with the puck. Bringing up Greg Levinsky. Up to the neutral zone. Center ice. Dump down. The goalie leaves it for the defenseman. Number 23, that's Eli Myland. Myland sets it up to center ice. Furr flips it aside off from the net area. Schlott missed everybody through the legs of the referee.
Made it all the way to the corner.
Yeah. Well, here's another shot coming up. Oh,
nice attempt.
You could see that was going to be, but he whiffed on it.
Max telegraphed it a bit, but he did have a wing going to the net, so that was a great opportunity for Mosinee.
Yeah. Now the puck on the far side and retrieving with it for Mosinee, number 24, Tobias Holka, who had that first goal in this game a moment ago.
Good puck movement by the Indians.
A point shot. Gunnar Colbert now along the board on the far side.
EMU has to dump it, get a change.
No kidding.
Get it in. All right, here we go. I didn't get it in the zone deep enough, but here come Mosinee.
There, smart move by the goalie.
Yeah, good job by Jake. Yeah, not only was that a smart move, the timing was perfect because now if they need to get a switch, they can get one, otherwise regroup a little bit. there's at least one forward going to the bench. Get a change.
Yeah, number 26 is coming out.
So we have 9:37 left in the first period. It's Mosinee 1, EMU Lumberjacks 0.
Shot, rebound, pulled away. We're down to 9.5 minutes left here in this first period. Whoa, a little action in front. Wrap around near side. Mosinee setting it up. All the way to the far side. Skating with a puck. Maciek Reichik. He had how many goals last night? 3?
He had the hat trick last night.
Yeah. Handles the puck a lot.
Skates well, moves the puck well. Good sized kid on top of it.
Well,
they have him listed at 6'3", 200. And even if they're an inch or two too tall,
yeah,
and
which
10
is not
pounds
unusual,
or 10 pounds too heavy on the roster, he's still a good sized kid and he can move.
That's an icing, and that gives the Blue Jacks an opportunity to regroup and make some line changes. Number 8 is in there for the Blue Jacks, Blake Raditz. They actually have their first line in there right now again, as we're halfway through the period.
They look to Blake for leadership. He's done a good job. One of the leading scorers for the Blue Jacks. Good glove save by Jake.
Yeah.
You know, he seems to be on tonight. The pressure's a little different than it was during the West game. Yeah. But nevertheless, he just seems to be real sharp in the net. And the hard thing to think about, for me anyway, is the fact that he's a freshman who's been saving 40 or 50 pucks a night. It's just absolutely incredible. He's a good goalie.
And they move it down. Retrieving for the Indians is Gunnar Colbert, senior forward. Here's a shot, puck in front of the net. Down it goes. Here's a shot.
Good job. Nice opportunity there by Jack Pascula.
Yeah, hit the right side of the post there.
Best pressure East has had tonight. Here come Mosinee.
Well, East Merrill United, co-op. What is this, their 4th year? 3rd or 4th year. And the numbers have remain about the same. You know, anywhere from 13 to 15 student athletes on their squad from the 2 schools. Oh,
good save. Good job by the defenseman to get it out of there.
Yeah, that was danger coming down.
Yeah,
on
Greg
rebound.
Levinsky, senior, heads up. Got a penalty coming for a trip.
A trip. It is. And a penalty it is on Mosinee.
So number 18, Brody Murray, 2 minutes for tripping at 7:06 remaining in the first period. Puts EMU on the power play. They have a good opportunity right now to tie it up. If the puck can stay in the zone and they can move it around, get some shots on the net, and then head to the net for a rebound, this is a great time for them to score.
You know, EMU did tie Anago 2-2, and that's a good program year in and year out, Steve.
That game was fantastic. I was there. I watched the whole thing. The EMU team that night was on fire against a good Antigo team, and there were some questions about how did EMU stay with them. Well, the reason EMU stayed with them and played with them is because they played very well. The position play was excellent, and they just did a great job. So that could be the team we could see tonight. Right now, with about 1:20 left in the penalty, they got to step on the gas here, get the puck in the zone, get it set up, and then move it to the net.
Well, they had the right idea there, like a give and goal. Now they've got in front. Oh, Little rebound, but it was off the net. Mosinee just
good job on the kill by Mosinee.
Yeah, dumbs it down, use up the clock. 45 seconds left in the penalty. And an offside.
The breakout has to contain some passes and get the puck in the net, get things set up. Mosinee has been fairly aggressive on the man short. Never had to go to the box at all yet because EMU has not set it up in the zone. And these EMU kids are capable. Just get it in the zone, set it up, move it around.
Well, they're waiting for a change.
All right, here we go. So coming out quickly is Jared Heller to take the draw. Plays at the wing right now on the setup. 32 seconds left, and here's the power play breakout for EMU.
Well, it's cleared out. That should about take care of it.
Mosinee did a great job killing this off.
Is Mosinee in the Great Lakes? There's a goal. Too fast, too quick.
9.
No chance.
It's Max Best. It appears to be unassisted. So we'll take a look at that. And we do not have our replay tonight, but we'll listen for the official score.
Five minutes exactly left in the first period. It's 2-0 now. Mosinee. That was so fast, the goalie didn't have a prayer. He didn't even see it until it was past his shoulder.
He did not.
Is Mosinee in the Great Northern too? They are for football, basketball.
I would have to think about that.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer. But one answer I do have, though, is that Max Best scored the goal at 12 minutes into the first period unassisted. So it's Mosinee 2, EMU 0. So an unassisted goal for Best. Power play.
Yep.
I'm sorry, even.
No, that was even. The power play was
even,
gone.
that's correct.
Just seconds. One thing, you know, East Merrill does have some opportunities here tonight. You know, they handle the puck a good share of the time, at least. Last night, that wasn't the case.
They had a warrior in their face every time they turned around last night. So there have been more openings and opportunities tonight. And like we mentioned previously, George, on a 100-foot wide sheet of ice, which is very different than being at Marathon Park Rink 1 or in Merrill, where it's a regulation size rink.
Right.
But this is just that much wider. It's 15 feet wider. Plenty of room to roam. Mosinee controls the puck now without any problem.
Yeah, they are not being challenged right now. They send it out center ice and reset up. Skating with it is Benjamin Landios. And well, we've got something going to be called here.
Got a delayed call coming against EMU. Mosinee goaltender is off on the delay. So we got a interference call coming. 2:54 left in the period. That will put Mosinee on the power play. Colton Betro takes the penalty for EMU.
Defensive
2 minutes for
sophomore.
interference.
Yeah. All right, now Mosinee right away. It's set up. They take a shot.
Move it around. That would be the objective, to have either one defenseman out on top and forwards down low. There are a couple different ways to set up the power play. It looks like Mosinee has a bit of an umbrella-like power play. So now it's up to EMU to kill it off. Here's a golden opportunity to clear the zone. Perfect.
Yeah, that did the job.
That's exactly what you want to do. Good job by Jack Pascula to clear the zone.
Mosinee will reset from behind their own net to center ice. Across the blue line, all the way in.
And a goal.
Another goal.
He walked it in for the power play.
Wow.
Once again, a couple of passes. He was allowed to walk to the net. So here's a circumstance where Jake Furr is not getting any support from his forwards and from his defensemen. And he's called on to make the save, and it was a good shot that found the back of the net. So with 2:10 left in the first period, Mosinee Indians 3, EMU Blue Jacks 0. We'll wait for the official scoring.
Yeah, all three of those goals, Steve, they really weren't contested by defensemen, really.
Correct.
I mean,
you're correct.
Somebody in your face. That was right from, he picked it up at center ice. And he went right down the middle, all the way in to the crease. And then all it was is a little fake. Deked the goalie, and poof, that was it.
All right, so the scoring is official. Power play goal for Mosinee scored by number 24, Tobias Holka, with the assist going to number 12, Trey Fitzgerald, on probably the nicest goal that we've seen tonight. But George, you're right about it not being contested. Yeah. And so with my Coach Miller hat on, we'd have to have a little talk about playing the game instead of watching the game, because he could have been checked off the puck and it didn't happen.
He went through three people.
Exactly.
From center ice to the goal.
So here's Mosinee on the rush.
Well, they had an opportunity there, being the Blue Jacks. Now we have an icing.
1:01 left in the first. We have a veteran officiating crew tonight, some guys who've been doing this for a long, long time. Justin Peters from Wausau, his brother Jason Peters from Wausau, both played at Wausau West High School. And then John Gehring from Wausau, who played at Wausau East. He was a lumberjack back in the 70s. And these guys, my hat's off to them. They've been officiating for years, and they're still out giving back. And by the way, if any of you listening tonight have an interest in officiating, the WIAA is always looking for good officials, and the youth hockey programs in Central Wisconsin are looking for officials as well.
2-on-1, glove grab.
Good net. Glove by Jake. Pressure was on.
Yeah.
Puck's going all the way back down. And I don't see a signal for a hand pass.
I didn't see that signal either.
It was not icing. So
I saw the arms crossed.
Coming all the way back.
Well, we've got 20 seconds here left in this first period.
Opportunity for EMU to put one on the board.
Backhand shot, but not much on it. Now here's a steal. Here's the shot and a
good job.
Save in the net.
Excellent job by Blake Raditz putting the puck on the net. That's all they need to start doing, George, to get some momentum. Get a puck on the net, send someone in for a rebound. Give yourselves a chance to score, because they are capable of scoring.
is the buzzer, ending the first 17 minutes. And we have a 3-0 score. Mosinee in the consolation final, leading the East Merrill United squad here from the Greenheck Fieldhouse. And Steve Miller will have the first period scoring when we return. We are back at the Greenheck Ice Arena, set for period 2 of this consolation final. After 1, it is the Mosinee hockey squad leading the East Merrill United group by a 3-0 score, and Steve Miller has the particulars.
We've given you all of the scoring thus far. Of note, Tobias Holka has 2 goals for Mosinee. The other goal came from Tanner Feldjed. We've got saves for Furr. Jake Furr from EMU with 13 saves. Saves for Tucker Steppen from Mosinee, 4. So Mosinee definitely outshot EMU by 17-4, and the score is 3-0 Mosinee Indians as we begin the second period.
Yeah, and they scored right through that first period. 1 goal at 13:03 left, 4 minutes in. Another one about 11 minutes in, 12 minutes in, and the last one at about 15 minutes in. So not a flurry, just opportunities.
No, but we've just had a flurry of shots by Mosinee.
Yeah.
And EMU looks to clear the zone, and out they come with Glavinsky leading the way. He chips it into the zone. Mosinee quick to retreat and move the puck out of the zone, and long pass through neutral ice.
This is danger right here. Nice
Great glove,
save.
you bet.
Yeah.
Great glove by Jake Furr.
Yeah. Well, the Mosinee player split the defenders and had an open shot, and that helped Furr because he could see it all the way.
Exactly. There was room. Nice breakout by Mosinee. Bang, bang, they're out of the zone, and they're through neutral ice quickly, which is the ultimate objective. Neutral ice is the most boring part of the rink. You don't want to spend much time there.
Ooh, that
Big
was
pad.
close. Woo!
Great pad save.
Woo! That was close. Here's a slap shot off the leg of the wing, or forward, for the United.
Nice block by Przorski.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in the thick of it. Get a little scrum along the boards, pops out. Remember that neutral ice being boring part, George.
Yeah, here we are.
See how much time they spend there.
Oh, here we go. Here we are. Oh, he missed. Wide right. Didn't quite have the feet set, the skates set for that shot.
Great puck movement by Mosinee. Shot over the net. EMU has an opportunity to break it out.
Icing.
Going to have an icing all the way back into the EMU zone. It's going to give EMU a chance to change it up here. They're only skating 2 lines, George. They got a light bench tonight, so got to make quick changes. Those shifts have to be a minute or less. And these guys are going to be gassed because Mosinee has the opportunity to skate 3 lines. And the EMU bench is very light tonight. They're short at least 3 players.
Well, Mosinee just keeps it down on the attack. Oh,
another big save by Jake.
Yeah. He's running up saves here in this period, I'll tell you that. We played 3 minutes and he's got at least 5.
Golden opportunity from the slot for EMU. Good job by Glavinsky bringing in the zone, getting things moved to the net. A little bit of extra spring in the step of EMU this period, George.
Yeah.
I think they realize they can skate with these guys.
Well, I think they can. The goals are mistakes for the most part with the defense or gaps covering their spots.
Defensive coverage breaks down, and when it breaks down, goals are scored. And it's always a responsibility of a forward, of a defenseman,
right,
and of the goaltender. So there are three groups that are responsible, and so they had some lapses, but now I think they realize they're with these guys, and if these two lines have enough gas in the tank, and they've got to put a puck in the net here and make something happen, get a little excitement on the ice.
Yeah, with it right now. Mosinee just keeps it on the attack.
Good puck movement by Mosinee.
Gunnar Colbert, number 4. And this is pulled out of there by Jared Heller, the senior forward for EUM. Now they set it up. Stick save. Rebound behind the net. Gunnar Colbert looking at the defenseman. Here's a nice glove save for Furr. And they send it down. We'll have another icing. Well, they use up a couple minutes and get a break.
EMU has to work on contesting the Mosinee player. They're not watching as much as they did in the first period, but they have opportunities to get the puck out of the zone, and then it doesn't move out, just as we saw there.
Yeah. Now they're at least going to get it across the blue line.
There was a potential 2-on-2.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice move for Lardenoy. Shot. Pad save.
Big saves.
Yep.
Excellent job. Another big save. Another big save.
Oh, boy.
That's 3 for $1 in there,
Yeah,
George.
it was in the crease.
Beautiful job by Jake Fuhrer. Those are big league saves with the pressure on. This is where a defenseman has to contest that player. Body him off the puck. Credit to Jake.
Yeah. Right out in front. Boy, oh boy.
Wicked slapper from the point. Ben Lardenoy's really put the fiber to the puck. You can't say put the wood to the puck anymore because these sticks aren't wood. So good job by Mosinee. Great saves by Jake. Defensive coverage had a bit of a breakdown, but he saved the day at least 3 times in there in that flurry. Reminded me of David Dickinson back in his day at Wausau West, rolling around with his horsehair pads on. They made of leather. They weighed about 600 pounds.
Oh my gosh, that hit the post.
Goalie's best friend.
Well, we're going to get a crink in the neck here by looking at this, Steve, because we're looking at the same spot on the ice.
The ice is slanted a little bit right now.
Right now, yes.
All right, here we go. EMU's got an opportunity in neutral ice to move the puck. Mosinee dumps it back in, dumped in by Tyler Slinsky.
Another shot.
Great shot, great save. Gunnar Colbert for Mosinee. Nice slap shot on net, low. Great save by Jake Fuhrer. We've got a whistle. Puck's coming all the way back down. It's icing.
One of the things now in this flurry here, Steve, the shots that Mosinee they're taking are uncontested. I mean, they just put everything in it because, you know,
You're exactly right.
They can wind up and let her go.
And uncontested means the puck's going to go and someone's got to get in the opponent's face. Here we have an opportunity.
Okay, here's a one-on-one.
Blake Raditz, beautiful job of moving the puck out of the zone, and he's got guys with him.
Now let's see if we can even this out a little bit. I'd love to see, I like competitive games, you know. I'd love to see EWM, oh, that just off the side of the post. Right in front.
Fear is, he's out of control in a good way. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just unbelievable. Saves are just fabulous. And he's a freshman. We will remind you again and again that he's a freshman.
Okay. Little backhand, he missed the net. It was there. Okay.
So
We'll go down the other end.
icing on Mosinee.
Yeah.
Comes back with the face-off to the right of Steppen. 9:48 remaining in the second period. It's Mosinee 3, EMU Blue Jacks 0. Marathon Cup consolation game 2019.
Off the face-off, controlled by Brody Murray of Mosinee. And they send it down on the attack. Shot. Oh. Number 24 for the Blue Jacks. Greg Levinsky didn't see the Mosinee player coming at him. Another save for Furr.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Good save, but 21 for Mosinee. Recharek walked right to the net. And that plays right into what you said, George, about uncontested.
Yeah, it just...
Got to put him on his back.
This is not a touchy-feely sport. You know? Really.
Well, you broadcast curling. What's the difference? They're both on ice. Something slides along the ice, right? Although they don't pebble this. We want this smooth out here.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't have to bring that up.
Are you doing curling this year?
I think so, yes.
Oh, boy. Here we go. All right.
Yes,
well,
sometime in February.
Back to the action as EMU brings it out of the zone with a good opportunity.
Are you going to help me with curling this year,
No, I'm
Steve?
retiring.
Oh, okay. All right. On the ice where the action is.
Yes,
there's a
sorry
whistle,
about that, George.
And we have
I got carried away again.
No, we have a line change for both squads. You know, we've used up the first half, pretty close, of the second period. No, neither team has scored.
Yeah, well, you know, EMU has come out with a little more spring in their step, and you know, I've referenced that short bench, and that's an issue. But the 13 kids they have and the 11 skaters that they have are really holding up pretty well. This is tough. It's back-to-back.
Yeah.
It's early in the season. The conditioning has been done in practice, but they're not at mid-season conditioning level yet.
Right.
So they might be a little tired. Their legs might be a little bit weary, but nevertheless, they've held up well in the second period. You're right. Here's a break for EMU. Good hustle by Isaac Young. Good puck movement by EMU into neutral ice for Young.
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
You got to bury that puck deep in the zone. Good job by Isaac.
Along the boards, behind, left of the net. The Indians, Mosinee Indians in their blue with white jerseys, blue numerals. The Blue Jacks in navy blue. A little bit of red trim on their legs.
I'm not sure who designed their uniforms, the EMU uniforms, but I really like what they've done to take the colors from both schools and kind of weave in the mascots. Really a good job. And
that's a save.
Excellent job.
That's a save for Steppen. That had some zip on it. Now here we go, one-on-one, and the defensemen cover up for EMU, and here we go, left to right on the transition, and they dump it in, wave off icing.
Good play by Greg Levinsky. He's all over the place tonight, playing some D, but he's playing some offense at the same time. I just read an article last night, George, in Let's Play Hockey, about how all the skaters on the ice, that doesn't include the goalies, but all the skaters are on offense. When they're taking the puck to the other end. Everybody's on offense, not just the forwards. Sometimes we miss that concept.
Well, they have scoring opportunities. They have positioning that they can take to score. So
all 5 are on offense, and I guess common sense. But maybe we don't think that way. Maybe we only think the forwards are there to score. But all 5 should be moving, and that was kind of the thrust of the article, is that you move into the offensive zone as a unit, not just as forwards with the defenseman lagging back.
Well, we're at the 6:29 left, second period. Neither team has scored in the second period. Still 3-zip. Mosinee.
EMU has one coming. I can feel it.
Well,
they're getting strong goaltending from Jake Furr, the freshman. And it's one shot. It's all it takes is one. And here we go.
There it is.
2-on-0.
2-on-0. Oh, they missed.
Oh, man. Great opportunity. We called it. We called it.
I know, but
here we go again.
Oh, that's a shot.
That was a bullet
from the blue line.
Absolutely.
You're right. We called it, but they have to finish for us. Okay?
Well, and that's the next step. Do you finish around the net? Great opportunities have to be finished off, but this is real encouraging, and the psychology part of this fits. This is what you take into the locker room between the second and third, and you talk about that. Hey, guys, remember that 2-on-0? Just one stride away from scoring a goal. Well, that gets in their head.
Yeah.
Great job by EMU.
When you watch, okay, there was an opportunity on a miscommunication.
Didn't have a swing where he thought he had.
Yeah, right. Another save for Furr.
Big shot, heavy shot, big save. Jake Furr has kept him in this period.
Oh, yeah.
It could be 8-0 or more. And Jake has had a pile of saves again. Having a great game.
Was that music or was that something else that we were listening to in that break?
That was, I think that was going to be David Lee Roth.
Oh, okay.
I bet David Dickinson knows what song that is.
Probably.
But it has to do with a teacher. I remember that from MTV. Back to the action.
Nice movement. This is Jared Heller.
Jared can move.
Yeah.
Jared's hot for the puck. Let's go, Jared.
Oh, right there.
Beautiful opportunity to slide for Heller.
Yeah. Defenseman got a stick in between, though. A nice job on that.
Offside.
Yep. Well,
good opportunities for EMU.
Yep. 4 minutes left now in period number 2. Neither team has scored in the first 13. The line changes. Face off, neutral zone. Mosinee controls. Down in the corner.
Good positional play by Mosinee. Here comes EMU on the rush. Dump the puck into the zone. Doesn't make it in. Still controlling. Mosinee on the return.
There's a nice setup. Whoop. A little off on that pass. Backhand slap in.
Nice hustle by Colbert at the point.
Shot. Defenseman got there. Number 4 is Gunnar Colbert. He's had the puck a lot here tonight.
He did a good job. He's done a good job during this game. He did a good job last night as well. I'm going to get an icing, get another change.
Yeah.
We're happy to bring you this rebroadcast of the consolation game in the 2019 Marathon Cup. Grateful to the city of Wausau and to our media experts who are here tonight. This is phenomenal, folks, to see the equipment, to see the technology that's used to put on this broadcast. There are quality people here who are working to help you see this game tonight. And thank you to the city of Wausau, to the mayor and his office for supporting this in the budget. That isn't always the case in communities, but it's the case here in Wausau. And I might add, it's the case in McFarland, Wisconsin, where they have an amazing communications and technology department, and they do the same thing, broadcasting youth sports for the community, and it's just a great asset. It's a quality of life thing. So thank you to David Dickinson, to Chris, and to everybody who helps us out. And we're gonna remind you of all of this during the third period, but George and I are grateful.
Yeah, could I tell you the rest of the story about your comment about McFarland or not?
With 2:31 to go, we have time.
Okay. Steve's daughter is in charge of technology and communication for the village of McFarland, okay?
Thank you, George.
So that was a personal touch.
Well, and I appreciate you saying something, but really, when a community, whether it's Wausau or McFarland, can offer this for their citizens, and it's supported financially by their city, it's a big deal. And I'll tell you what, the quality of what comes out of this office in Wausau and what comes out of McFarland it's really pretty amazing. Just short of broadcasting in 4K, as a matter of fact.
Whoa, we're going to get a goal here, folks. Nope, you missed the pass. That was set up for an easy one, and the pass zipped by.
Just a little bit more physical play.
Yeah, down to a minute 40 left in period 2. Neither team has scored in this period. Mosinee's certainly had the advantage shots on goal. Kept her busy.
This will be a psychological boost for EMU.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent for me of the Antigo game that ended in a 2-2 tie.
Yeah, this is...
EMU played out of their heads that night, but they showed what their potential is to play good hockey.
Yeah, we're down. We're going to hear that minute left here pretty quick, pretty soon. That's going to be a save.
Good job of moving the puck ahead without taking the icing.
Here's the transition and a little bit of a whiff there. So
it's Mosinee taking advantage of this wide ice surface.
Yeah.
Sending that puck up the middle. There's a lot of ice surface here, and the movement of the forwards was good. The passing was good, but it was another save, and this time the puck is all the way down in the Mosinee end, giving EMU a golden opportunity to put one on the board here before they go into the locker room for the second, between the second and third periods.
Second period, no penalties, no goals.
And a lot of good back and forth play by both teams.
Yeah, well, and this is early in the season, so this is also good experience.
Absolutely. These EMU kids are getting a ton of ice time in 2 nights.
Yeah. And this will help them play as a team down the road.
Absolutely. And
Chris get to know each other. Oh.
Bang, bang. No goal.
Yeah.
Furr loses his stick. Now the puck shot wide of the net by Gunnar Colbert. Tied up in the corner.
Well, if they can keep it tied up there, they'll be okay as it winds down. And that's it for period number 2. No goals, no penalties, no scoring for Steve to report in the second. So let's go back to the first when we return. We are back at the Greenhack Ice Arena, set for period number 3 of this consolation final. Mosinee on top of East Merrill United. Steve Miller with the second period stat, and that's all about saves.
We just have saves to report, second period. So second period saves for Jake Fear of EMU, 16 for a 2-period total of 29. For Tucker Steppen from Mosinee, 5 for a 2-period total of 9.
Yeah, Fear is going to have another one right there.
And a little bit of a 2-car pileup in the net.
Yeah.
Now East on the attack.
Well, coming off the face-off, here's a shot on goal. Easy save, though, for Tucker. Saw it all the way. Nobody in between. Open ice. Cross rink pass, far side. The East Merrill United Blue Jacks in the full blue uniforms, head to toe. And Mosinee, also the blue colors, have the white jerseys and the white leggings. Well, it's
good job by EMU to dump it into the zone. They get a switch of defensemen.
Yep. Neither team scored in that second period. It's 3-zip, and you know, even though Mosinee certainly outshot the Blue Jacks, they helped Fur a little bit.
EMU's defensive coverage during the second period was better than it was in the first period, and Jake really held tough. He did a good job of keeping them in the game. And it's going to take one goal here by EMU just to give them some confidence. One goal leads to another.
They've had opportunities. They've had a couple of really good opportunities, but they just didn't finish. They had a breakaway. They had a 2-on-1. And right now they're just trying to get it out of their own defensive zone. And they dump it down the corner. And here, now we're in transition, folks. Here's a shot wide left. Goalie grabs it, stop the clock. Time for a little change.
Got to change, a little regroup. Face-off coming to the left of Führer. 14:35 remaining in the third period. Consolation game Marathon Cup 2019 edition. This has been going on since 1977. Started by Mike Lalaberty, then head coach at Wausau East High School. And thank you to Mike for this ongoing tradition. Always in December, always early in the season. It's a good way to get things moving early in the season tournament-wise.
EMU on the attack right now, down in the far corner. And it's pulled out of there by Benjamin Landinoy. Right now it's a transition back and forth to start this third period.
Nice breakout by EMU. Didn't get through neutral ice well, but at least they made the pass D to the wing, and then out of the zone they went.
That should be icing. Nope.
Waved off.
Yeah, waved off. Shot.
Point blank.
Whoa.
Good save by Jake Furr.
And his teammate picked it up for him. And
off they go. EMU dumps the puck. Gloved by Steppen.
Uh-oh. Wow.
2-on-0 essentially.
Woo.
With a bit of a miss.
Wow.
Good job of clearing by EMU.
Oh, that was a nice save. Nice
Screener in front by Mosinee. Good job by Furr keeping his eye on the puck.
We could see that one point blank, start to finish.
That was a good opportunity for Mosinee. Great defensive play by EMU. They're going to fire it all the way down.
Clear it out, yeah. Now we'll have icing. Well, they've used over 4 minutes of this third period. Nothing eventful.
We talked in the second period about this great crew that we get to work with from Wausau area media. Lisa Sandholm is here tonight, along with Tim Newmeyer, David Dickinson, Chris Berg. We really appreciate these folks, and we appreciate as much the city of Wausau providing this just amazing service to citizens. So thank you to Lisa, Tim, David, and Chris. And you're watching a rebroadcast of the 2019 Marathon Cup.
From the Green Hill Olympic-size ice arena, Another game to follow. That's the championship coming up. This period has been transition back and forth. A lot of stick handling.
Nice pass on the break for Mosinee.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get a handle on it.
You know, one thing this Olympic size thing here, you don't hear a lot of crashes on the boards, Steve. It's, you know, the spacing is not conducive to doing a lot of that.
Well, you're not as boxed in as you might be down at Marathon Park MP1. So we've got a penalty coming against EMU. It's going to be an interference call. Number 27, Jack Piscula, dropped one of the Mosinee Indians in front of the net. You have to possess the puck in order to be knocked off it, and the Mosinee player did not have a puck, so 2-minute penalty on Piscula, putting Mosinee on the power play at 11:25 remaining in the third.
That's only the third penalty in this game. Second on Mosinee, or first on Mosinee, second on the Blue Jacks. Ooh. And they've got this set up right now. They really have it set up.
We've talked about that in all three games of the Marathon Cup, George, and Mosinee has done a good job of getting it set, moving it around to try to move an EMU player out of position, and then it becomes a 2-on-1. Yeah. Any time during the power play, there are always 2-on-1 opportunities, and that's exactly what they're trying to set up.
Well, it's kind of fun to watch how they set this up. Not all. There's a goal.
That's a rocket from the point.
Yeah, with a reflection.
I don't think it was tipped. It may have been, but nevertheless, a good, hard, heavy shot by Richarek. Talked about his size earlier in the game. He's a good-sized kid with a bullet of a shot. Makes it 4-0 Mosinee. 10:23 remaining.
For the Indians at the 6:37 mark, third period. Number 21. Mateo Rickeren.
I still have an interest with that name.
I'm not having much luck either. I'm sorry to tell you, and I apologize for that.
I do too. It's 4-0. That was the first power play goal of the game. And the first goal in over a period and a half.
We went about 24 minutes without a goal.
Yeah.
Well, actually more than that, but all of the second.
Yeah.
Mosinee still controls. It's even strength.
Mosinee retrieves. Could have had icing there, but they chose to retrieve it. And EMU trying to keep it in the attack zone. Now they get it out in front, but there's nobody there to take it.
Good attempt moving it toward the slot. Here comes Mosinee on the attack. Good job of moving into the zone by Max Best.
I would say at this point, these kids are tired.
It's 51 minutes worth of hockey last night, plus overtime for Mosinee.
All right.
The bench for EMU is light. They're only skating 2 lines, so I would agree, George, these kids are probably a little bit leg weary, and it is early in the season, so the conditioning is not like the middle of January. Mosinee fully in control of the game at this point.
Yeah.
4-goal deficit, very difficult for EMU to handle.
Slap shot, save.
Big save by Fuhr again.
Yeah, that slap shot by Landeloy. For the puck in front of the Mosinee bench on the far side, and one of their teammates comes out of there with it. Landenoy, number 13.
The linesman Gehring took one. Skating it off, doesn't look like he's too badly injured. Tougher than nails. All those Gehring brothers are tough.
A little more physical right now.
That was a good move to rub the
There we go.
Mosinee player off the puck.
Glove save.
Nice backhand shot.
Tucker.
Good job by Eli Poggle. Good save by Steppen. The backhand shot, potentially the hardest shot to stop. It's kind of an unknown. Good shot, good save.
Well, you don't see it off the stick sometimes.
And sometimes that's a shot that's not emphasized as much like it maybe would have been in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but nevertheless, still part of the game. Nice attempt from the point. Colton Betro with the shot.
There's a shot. Ooh, that just missed the net.
Back to Glavinsky.
Now
Back to Glavinsky again.
Try another one. This
Nice
one
little,
to the left.
Yeah, little snap shot. Got to hit the net, Gregory.
Now on the transition.
Here's the big man from Mosinee.
Left to right.
6'3", 200 he's listed as, George, and he can move. He's a force for Mosinee.
Well, look at that.
In the slot all by himself.
Gosh.
You got to get a stick on his stick. That'll help. Great save by Furr.
Yeah. East Merrill United making a switch now. On the run, on the fly. We're down inside 6.5 minutes left. 3 goals first period for Mosinee. 1 here not too long ago in the third. They're up 4-0.
Good save by Steppen. You got to be alert all the time. And fundamentally, the puck crosses the red line. The goalie has to have a bead on it the whole time. And the only time he takes his eye off is when it goes to the other side of the red line on the other way down the ice. So Steppen's been in the net 2 games in a row now. Did a great job last night.
There's the goal.
Got another one.
Well, you talk about wide open.
Yeah, 2 from 11.
Wow. Just wide open.
So unofficially, it's Ethan Tezelar from Tyler Slensky. We'll get the official call on that. 5:54 left in the third. Mosinee 5.
And that's not a power play goal. But there was nobody there in front of Furr. Nobody for Mosinee. It was so easy. Just a matter of finding the hole in the net.
So it is Taslar from Selinsky. 1 assist on that goal. Bang, bang, and into the net. Under 5:30 left in the third.
The thing about that goal, Steve, is there was nobody around. I mean, he was camped in the crease.
He was camped is right. And so now the defenseman or the wing on the coverage has to get a stick on his stick to prevent him from taking the shot. And some of those fundamental things just are not happening. And thus the score 5-0 Mosinee.
You know, I would say just watching this, they are tired, but the effort is there. The effort is there.
Second period was definitely the best period for EMU.
Yeah.
Got a penalty coming. Could be another interference on EMU on the delay. Steppen never got out of the goal. It is interference being called, so that's going to give Mosinee another opportunity on the power play. So 2 minutes for interference assessed to Jack Piscula. That penalty comes at 4:24 of the third period, putting Mosinee back out there on a 5-on-4. The tanks are getting emptier.
Yep.
Controlled by Mosinee. Well set up, shot from the slot.
Opportunity after a 2-minute minor interference call on number 27 for the United. Jack Piscula, 2-minute minor interference.
Disciplined power play.
Yeah.
Good puck movement. Tape-to-tape passing. Good job by the defenseman to hold the zone.
Well, they'll reset now.
Good rotation. It's pretty textbook power play. Good job by Mosinee.
Yeah.
That's $300 right there. The price of the stick, that is. You know, they don't give that fiber away. Those babies are expensive. I don't know if that's a $300 stick or not, but Mosinee still controlling and on the power play. Nifty move by Holka.
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle with the puck.
And he's got a goal tonight. He had the first one for them.
Holka pretty much allowed to walk right to the net. Now the puck is cleared all the way down to Steppen.
3 minutes left. And here's a shot off the shoulder of Steppen and an interception.
Nice play by Blake. Yeah, Blake Raditz right there.
Yeah.
Shot was a bit high though. You got to hit the 4x6 in order for it to go in. We're down to 2:53 with 30 seconds left in a penalty to Glavinsky. 5-on-4 Mosinee. Good job by Steffen to cover the puck.
Mosinee controls off the faceoff. Almost finished with the penalty. Nice pass across.
You bet. Nice feed from Buting across to Milan. Good puck movement by Mosinee. Shot wide from the point. EMU is there. Tap it out in neutral ice. So John Gehring takes another one to the leg, skates it off. That's our official over there.
Yeah. Full strength now, both teams. Inside 2 minutes left.
So in 2019, Mosinee will win the consolation game. In 1977, Mosinee won the first Marathon Cup.
Wow.
So over the years, it's been Mosinee, Stevens Point, Anago, West, East Merrill United, and DC Everest, all playing in the Marathon Cup over the span of 43 years. And thanks to Mike Lalaberty for starting this whole thing off in '77.
Well, Mike had the community in mind when he was coaching.
Absolutely, and I don't know if that time he had the Walt Disney vision to see what this would all turn into. It's been an unbelievable holiday tournament in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Right in our own backyard.
Yeah. Boy, there have been some great games over the years. Last night was a good one.
Unbelievable.
You know, on overtime.
And then Everest to win in their own rink. Great crowd, excited crowd. Yeah, it was fun. Everybody got their money's worth. Mosinee, EMU have played a very good game, a little bit lopsided score-wise. Jake Furr continues to make the big saves.
He wanted to pull that in and get a face-off, but he couldn't do it. Somebody poked it away and kept it alive.
There's a rocket from the point by Gunnar Colbert. It's a shooting gallery. It's kind of an arcade right now. 3 for $1.
Yeah.
Mosinee pressure on. EMU's having a tough time breaking the puck out of their zone. We're down to 4 seconds. That's going to be it, folks.
Yeah, that's it.
And fitting to end with a save by Fear.
Yeah, he's had a few.
He's seen rubber tonight again, and last night it was 52 saves. He's going to be right in that ballpark again.
Yep.
After 2, he had 29. So George, good call on the game. That's the consolation game for the 2019 Marathon Cup.
Mosinee 5, East Merrill United 0. Consolation final. So in this tournament, Mosinee a loss in overtime and a shutout win. For East Merrill, a shutout last night, a shutout tonight. But a better effort tonight in terms of, you know, and again, we go back to Furr, their goalie.
Unbelievable.
He's done a really...
Could have been 20 zip tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Jake for a freshman, outstanding. I thought the second period for EMU was better than the first and probably better than the third. They had some opportunities. Sadly, they couldn't put it in the net. Steppen, again, did a great job in the net for Mosinee. And so now we move to the championship game. So thanks for being with us on this rebroadcast. Thanks to our crew. Thank you, George.